Many cards come to mind, actually, and I'm not altogether sure he often played with a full deck. In recent times, I often joked with him that he was King Jim. And I think today most of you would agree with me that he is really the King of Hearts. You see, in all the years I knew him, we did many things together. Football games, woodworking projects, going to the movies, theater performances. I so enjoy reliving those memories. However, it's cards I think of most when I think of Jim. I first met Jim at one of the famous Kern card parties. Many of you know these. Up to 16 couples would gather at the Kern ranch. All the couples would bring a dish to share, something to nosh or eat, maybe a big dessert to fatten us. We enjoyed a game called 500. Each of us randomly paired with another spouse to play a set of 4 hands and then move from one table, one partner to the next, depending on whether we won or lost each of those rounds. The goal was to advance to the winner's table, to secure the throne, to be king of the hill. That's often where we would find Jim, sitting at the head table in the kitchen, relishing the lead. He would joke with us. He would cajole us with false sympathy as we were cast back to the last table. Or he would play the sorry loser if we were victorious instead. Oh dear, was his catchphrase. Throughout the evening, he would educate the newcomers or offer advice to the seasoned pros. Many who came with him with questions about especially tricky hand. Similar events would unfold with our families and friends playing together too. All kinds of games. Here, Jim would lead us up the river and down. He would whisk us along or conduct the Mexican train of dominoes linked up one side of the table and back down the other. In these events, the same general scene would unfold. Jim would sit at the head of the table, dealing, directing the play, keeping score, often winning, always engaging us in pure and simple fun. You see, this is all part of his ingenious plan, the master plan. Ply us with good food and drink, distract us with cards and good-natured competition. Engage us in unguarded conversations, make us feel at home and at ease and at our best. We would banter about past hands, tease each other about misplayed cards or misspoken bids, tell corny jokes, boast about our favorite football teams, complain about the weather, solve the world's problems. This would unarm our natural defenses and open us up to reveal our true selves. Here, Jim would educate and counsel us. He would offer soft praise and salient advice. He would often touch our arm with his warm hand while he let out a hearty laugh. All the while, he would warm our hearts and peek into the inner reaches of our beings. For what Jim wanted more than anything than a good hand or a good score or good fun, what Jim wanted was to know us all, to simply enjoy us as we are. As you heard and you will hear today, Jim was many things besides a card player. But I will always remember that Jim, sitting at the head of the table, a smirk emerging because of his latest good fortune, finding the missing trump in the kitty, laughing and enjoying these simple moments with us. And so, yes, Jim was a card, truly the king of hearts.